Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Let me switch to the other screen. Does this work? I don't know if this works. I don't know why there are two... Why are there two chats? Why are there two of you guys? How do I get rid of one of you guys? There we go. Does this work? Yes, it does. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Enjoy the karaoke. We're not doing karaoke today. Where did the karaoke come from? But hi Azu, hi Ugly Monkey, hi Septimus, hi Zeb. Thanks for coming to say hi even though you can't be here. We'll always have more streams tomorrow and the day after that. And the day after. Did I not change the stream category? Did I not change it? I didn't. Oh, hello, oh, okay. You're right, thank you. No, today isn't a karaoke. Sorry, my asthma is kicking in. And it's gonna be like this for the entirety of this stream. Let's see here. And let's switch this to... Okay, there we go. I feel like this happens often. Hi now, Kulal, welcome in. Don't forget to save. I saved. That is why my stream title has changed. I literally just rolled out of bed, guys. How was your Christmas holidays? How was your winter holidays? Sorry, give me 1 second. I did so much in the past. What? How many days did I not stream? Like 8 days? 10 days? Gonna cook some food? Alright. Have good meal. Share some. I didn't eat yet. I literally just woke up. I woke up and I was like, oh shit, today's a stream day. I almost forgot. I didn't actually set my alarm clock. I usually just wake up early, but it was bad. You feel horrible. Oh no, it's not because of me, right? I hope your day gets better. I hope I can make your day feel better. My throat is just not doing it today. But yeah, last night you'd never guess what I was doing. I was reading Monster. You're hungover. Oh. Oh right, the pictures on Discord. Give me 1 second. Let me put up Discord on here too. Edit stream info. That's another thing I forgot. Oh. And then we can do this. And then we can go up here. What is the best hungover medicine? Just water? Water, plenty of rest. I remember forcing one of my friends to play the Sherlock game. I don't know if you guys play it. Do you guys like exit games? But basically exit games they're like escape room games, but in board game format. And it's pretty cool. It's actually really cool because it feels like you're actually in a room. Like the game is really immersive. It forces you to be inside like this. It gives you a picture of the room so you know exactly what you're looking at all the time. But there's another game that I was playing called Sherlock, and it gives you a map of all of London, and you're supposed to play against Sherlock to see how fast you can solve the mystery. And most of the stories, there's like 4 campaigns, I think, within just the first game. But you're supposed to try to beat Sherlock at his game to see who can solve the murder fastest. And the one that we were playing was Jack the Ripper. And Jack the Ripper was also in another 4 parts. It's really really interesting because it's based off the actual events that happened. Okay, I just sent out a tweet. There we go. Now we're all set. Sounds cool. Wish my friends would play games like that with me. Aren't you supposed to be cooking? Aren't you supposed to be cooking? Aren't you supposed to be eating food right now, Azu? Why are you still here? I do appreciate you staying though. Jack the Ripper from JoJo Part 1 Phantom Blood. I should watch it. I should read it. Actually, I think I want to read the first parts of JoJo. I don't think I want to watch it. Someone told me that all of JoJo is... Whoa! Hi, Clock! Thanks for the 4 months in a row sub! Thanks for sharing. Thanks for the resub. But yeah, JoJo. They said that all of JoJo is... or at least most of JoJo is colored. So I can read it as if I'm watching it. 6 months. Did I say 4? I can't read, guys. I literally cannot read. It's been, Oh. Hi, FBI! Hi, Net with Gun! I almost missed you guys. I forgot there's several windows I have opened. Hi, Moogie. JoJo's Peak. I don't know how you could be a part skipper. I'm a part skipper because I had friends who wanted me to watch part 5 with them. And they did not say, watch part 1 to 4 first before watching part 5. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch part 5 with you guys. And it was good. It was good. I felt like I didn't really need to know the previous parts in order to enjoy part 5. Part 5 itself was a good standalone in a way. Dyslexic. I am dyslexic, especially this early in the morning. I'm not used to waking up this early for, I guess, the past few days, the past week. I've been waking up at like 11, and then once I wake up, I have to prepare for stuff. What time is it? It's 9:44, which is probably pretty late for some of you guys. 9:44 a.m. But in comparison to the previous days, it's 2 hours earlier. I'll see you guys later. Where are you going? Where are you going, Clock? Come back. Where are you going? Come back. Come back. Come back. It's still early? Wait, what time do you guys wake up normally? I usually wake up even earlier. Yeah, and I know some of you guys here wake up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Or you don't sleep at all. It's crazy. 4? Like actually 4 a.m.? 4 p.m. Now I'm slightly judging you. I wake up at 5:30 because gym. Fair. I know some people who wake up early to go to the gym. And that way you don't have to touch all the nasty ass equipment. Because people clean early and then you get to use the equipment when it's just cleaned. Need to drive and there's an icy fog, so I gotta oh no! Okay, yeah, go. Never mind. I don't want to keep you here. Drive safe. Drive safe. Don't slip on anything. Knock on wood. I'm not jinxing anything. Really though, drive safe. I think all of the snow here melted. We had White Christmas. An actual White Christmas. I was pretty happy about that. Because we had... I mentioned this before. We had some White Christmases, but there was not a lot. And the last White Christmas we had was just like a centimeter of snow, which is nothing. It doesn't look nice, and it doesn't feel nice because it doesn't feel like Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas without snow. Now I feel bad for mentioning that because I feel like some of you guys don't actually get snow at all. But snow is really pretty. Christmas season got me waking up way later than I usually do. Me too. Me too. But I was also really busy with a lot of things. I think the reason why I wake up at the time that I do is because I'm here with you guys every day, every weekday. And I think it's a good excuse to wake up. Otherwise, because I'm unemployed, I feel like without streaming, without being here, I'd probably end up waking up at 2 p.m. And that ain't good. I need to be a very, how do I say it? I have to pretend I am working, or I have to trick my brain into working, or else I'm gonna die. I was thinking about this too, but I think my best moments, my best days are days when I'm learning and when I'm actually moving my brain and doing something with my life. Otherwise, I kind of just, I feel like I'm dead. I feel like a zombie. Like there's holes in my brain or something. I don't know what it is about that. That was like one of my previous jobs where I worked at the machine shop where I just did things over and over again, and I didn't actually have to activate anything. Thanks for the head pat. I didn't have to activate anything in my brain, and I really wanted to die. What the fuck is snow? Never saw a snowflake in my life. It's time to go to Hokkaido for Christmas vacation. Go to Hokkaido in Japan. Go to, where else does it snow? Go to Canada. Go to Antarctica. Go to what's it called? The Arctic, where the penguins are. Celebrate Christmas with the penguins. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys are into, I wouldn't say Marvel, but what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. But there is an interview that he did where he talks about him narrating a documentary for penguins. And he said penguins so much that he forgot what the actual word is. So throughout the entire nature documentary, he was calling them penguins. The penguins. Yeah, the penguins, the penglings. Went to Japan though. It started snowing after I left when Mount Fuji was, but sometimes I encountered hail. That's probably why I have brain damage. You don't get brain damage from hail. Unless it hit you super hard in the head and you got a concussion from it, then maybe cracked your skull. Dude, have you guys seen those like really big pieces of hail? Like, it's not soccer ball shaped or sized, but it's almost the size of a tennis ball. And it breaks roofs. Big ice cube hit head. Ow. Ow. Never stand under like the edge of a roof on like a warming day. Like there's still snow outside and there's still ice outside, but it's starting to warm because you get these giant pieces of ice just falling from buildings. And a lot of times they're icicles. So they're sharp. There's sharp pieces of icicles that could just pierce you. Not good. Create food? You mean cook food? You sound like some sort of like deity. I'm here to create food for the people, for men, for the man. I always wonder if people get injured. Yeah, we actually do get a lot of people injured from falling pieces of ice, especially if you're in the city and there's skyscrapers, there's big tall buildings. everywhere. And so we get announcements, like news notifications going like, watch out for big pieces of ice, don't stand under this building, don't stand in that building. And sometimes some of the buildings have like warning signs going like, watch out for big pieces of ice. So yeah, that does happen. And I imagine that it does hurt. That reminds me of the anime meme of the two girls saying cow feet and green tea. I had my friends kept making fun of that for the longest time and became like an inside joke between my friends for years. Coffee, green tea, coffee, green tea. Sorry. I miss those days. It's fun. I did see one just shy of the size of a tennis ball. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. There's so many things that could kill you in real life. There's so many things that could kill you outside. That's why I choose to stay indoors. That's why I like the indoors. I'll just stay here with my cats. And I will be safe. I say that, and next thing you know, there's like a man living in my walls and he's out there to kill me. And it becomes unsafe inside the house. Or if my house is haunted, there's ghosts living inside my walls too. Not just people, not just a man in my walls, but like ghosts in my walls. Chilling in the room, meteor takes you out. I actually think that would be the best way to take me out. Like, you know, immediate death. Don't give me pain. Just absolutely destroy me on the dot, like in the second. Instant obliteration. Wait, who up first? I forgot. Was it Azu? Was it you? Whoever it was. Grats on getting first. I completely forgot that was a thing. I think it was Azu. I saw Azu here before everyone else, so it's probably Azu. Oh, thank you for the vitamin redeem. Where did he put everything? Vitamin D3. 1000 UI. What does UI stand for? Sorry, it's not UI, it's IU. IU? Like the K-pop singer? The K-pop? Thanks for the head pat. I made a slight mistake. Instead of getting regular room temperature water, can't speak, water, I ended up getting super hot water. Super hot water. I almost burnt my tongue. That's okay. It's the season for hot liquids. Like coffee, hot chocolate, hot water. I really should have a accent redeem somewhere. Hot water in morning, good. Yeah, I heard that some people, I was actually talking to another side of the family, like the Italian side of the family, if I can call them family. And one of the aunties, she was saying how she would just take hot water and lemon and ginger in the morning because it just feels really good. And it is really good for the body. My gym trainer used to make me drink warm water with lemon first thing in the morning. Why the lemon though? I wonder. I wonder why it's lemon. Is it because of it's like it can't be, right? I was going to equate lemon with cleaning liquids. I'm like, has it cleaned your insides? But I doubt it. Maybe it's the vitamin C? Who knows? They never explain things. Yeah, maybe it is for the vitamin C. Oh, you did get first? Congrats on getting first, Azu. Congrats on getting first. Some of the chat is not showing up. It's so strange. Weird. Weird. Not a drop of sunlight in this barren land. What are you talking about? Aren't you down south? Isn't it like sun rays and sunshine down there? Hi, Raps. All I know is that you need vitamin C for absorbing protein. Oh yeah, and you are working out, right? You're like trying to gain muscle, so like that is it too. And I heard that what was it? Vitamin D, you need magnesium and zinc in order to absorb. So it is not just, you can't just keep taking one vitamin thinking that you're going to absorb it into your body. You need several things. Hi Nansan. Hello, welcome in. We're just chatting about random stuff. I was gonna tell you guys about my holiday, about what I did. Did a lot of stuff. Now I just got back. Yes. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Well, I guess you're right. There is no sunlight. There is not a drop of sunlight in this barren land. I have the lights turned on. I have the lamp on, the floor lamp on. What I learned about interior design is that you should always have several different light sources all over the room instead of having like one light at the center of the room, like from the ceiling, because it looks like shit. And if you have multiple light sources, you create more of a dynamic lighting in the room, and it brings out its personality a little bit more. It's cool. I've been learning a lot about interior design. For no reason, though. I just like to learn things. Good morning, dreary. I'm not dreary. But good morning. See, it's so strange. I don't see these messages. It's like they're blocking it from me. I have 2 windows up. I have 2 windows up for messages. I don't see anything. How are you reading them then? I have 2 of them, so I can't just look at one because for some reason this one removes some of your messages. So I'm looking at two windows. All knowledge is good. Yeah. It is good. Well, yeah, we had what did I do? I've totally forgotten. Let me refresh my brain for a second. Let me drink some coffee. Oh yeah, so we didn't have a Christmas tree. Well, we kind of did. But the old Christmas tree got really moldy because there was a water leakage from a flood in the fall. We just didn't find out until afterwards. So we ended up getting another tree, and this one's a little bit smaller. But the thing is that this is the first year where my cats were adults, because my cats they're still kittens, right? And so when they were kittens, I didn't expect them to be, that disruptive. But when they get bigger, they get heavier. And when they get heavier, they tend to jump on things and break things. And so I was slightly expecting them to jump on the Christmas tree and break them. It's like, I don't know what it is, but within the cat community, there's a meme about cats destroying Christmas trees. So people they do all these crazy things. Like they would put their Christmas tree in a cage so that the cats can't get to them. Or they would hang the tree from the ceiling. Like they're really strange things. And somehow the cats still end up getting to them. But yeah, a cage can't stop them. Cats can go everywhere. But surprisingly, my cats they're very non-disruptive. They didn't even touch the tree at all. Like our new tree. We got a small one. And it's one of those ones that are very thin and lean. And it feels like it's gonna topple over any second. But the fact that they didn't They didn't topple over the tree. Makes me really proud to be a cat mom. Or maybe they're just lazy. Who knows? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a ragdoll thing. Whoa, what is this? What just sent over? Add emote. Alert! Okay, alerts available. Or at least it should be. Wait, I can't do it. Alert vibes go off. Alert vibes off? You know, alert vibes on. I think I sent it on YouTube. And then we had a whole bunch of kids over. I think I'm at that age where there's just everyone's having kids, or everyone has kids that are kind of grown, so they start screaming a lot. I think it's also another thing with my cats is that I feel like they're a bit like me in terms of personality. Like I don't like noise, and so I think my cats are also the same, where every time we hear loud noises, we just want to escape. And so there was multiple times during the holiday where I was just like, okay, I gotta just close myself in this room and just shut the door and pretend I'm not here. Like cat mom. I think that's what it's like. You miss 7TV so much? It hasn't been that long, has it? Do you guys use 7TV in other chats as well? Not just mine? It's a pretty normal thing, right? Let's see what the daily trivia is. The Caribbean Queen singer is not always known by his oceanic stage name. Can you guess Billy? I don't even know who Billy Ocean is. Find out when the ads end in about 30 seconds. I guess we gotta wait. Mostly sub emotes. I think, like, I've never really used 7TV. I'm part of the crowd that doesn't use 7TV. I use sub emotes too. You've been without a PC for 2 months. Well, you have it back now, right? So are you gonna transfer it over when you leave again? Are you gonna take it with you? You better. It's not everyone has the same emotes in 7TV. Oh, true. True. That's why we have a 7TV emote redeem. Remind me to keep that thing on. And then what else did I do? Besides the screaming kids, oh, I met up with friends. Friends that I don't normally see because everyone's always busy. Everyone at my human age is always busy with like jobs and other things. Jobs and family and other obligations. So the holidays is one of the only times when everyone is like, okay, I have time off. And so sometimes I just see friends once a year. It's always for Christmas too. And it gets awkward sometimes because I always meet new people on Christmas during the Christmas holidays because people are bringing their partners or people are bringing some new friends to hang out with. And I always forget if I've met them before because I only see them once a year. So sometimes to take a look at this person, I'm like, I think I know them, but I don't remember if I know them. And I don't want to just randomly, say a name in the top of my head in case I get it wrong. So on those days, not on nights, but on those days where I do hang out with them, I just don't end up saying people's names at all because I'm like, I'm gonna get it wrong. Yeah, I'm really bad too. I'm really bad too. Like if you have a very unique name, maybe I will remember it. But most people don't. So I'm just sitting there like an idiot going like, oh shit, what's this person's name again? And then it's really awkward to ask because you're like, oh, maybe I have met them before. Or maybe I haven't met them. And then it's awkward to ask like other people around me too because it seems like most people do remember their names. Bro and dude is my savior. Should I put bro and dude into my language? Into my personal phrases? Start calling everyone bro and dude. Hey dude. Hey dude, what's up? I don't know if that's me. I call my cousins bro. And they're like, you're the only person who calls us bro. And they're also like, you're the only person that we allow to call us bro. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I grew up with them. And then what else? Besides the Christmas stuff, we had a baby shower yesterday. I posted some pictures on Discord if you guys have seen them. But it's it's the first time I've really helped host and plan. I didn't really plan actually. I just helped with. I was assisting. Hi Jiggles. To be fair to everyone, the men will be Daves and the women will be the Debbies. I've heard of other names, not the Debbies. I don't actually know a lot of Debbies. I do know a lot of Daves. Deborah is not a very popular name, is it? Yeah, baby shower. Baby shower. A lot of babies. Okay. It wasn't like thing with baby shower is that it's supposed to be a shower for people that are going to have a baby, but there were babies there, and I was pretty overwhelmed. There's not just a lot of planning, but a lot of food. A lot of food that had to be made. And a lot of older folks, older women that I don't really talk to. So that was interesting. Older as in like, if you guys know Italy, like the grandmas or nonas. So there were a lot of nonas there, and they didn't speak English. So there was a lot of I didn't do I don't know Italian. There's a lot of translating needed, and then we played games. Like it wasn't your typical baby shower games because the nonas were there and they can't really walk. So we had a lot of sit down games. Yeah, they are nice. But man, nonas are so powerful. Like, they would tell me that, they have like a bunch of kids and everyone has to help out making tomato sauce in the garage. Like, that's an Italian thing apparently. They hate, they hate store-bought tomato sauce. Like, everything has to be legit, coming from themselves. Because the store-bought ones don't make it right. And then they can it so there's like one day in a year where they just make tomato sauce. Like the entire family makes tomato sauce. And then they can it and they put it in jars. And that lasts them for the entirety of the year. Which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I was also learning things about olive oil. And how olive oil doesn't actually come from Italy. It comes from Greece. Yeah. So the Italians just import the Greece olives and then they make the olive oil. Or it was either that or they make the olive oil in Greece and the Italians claim it as their own. Because Italians, they profit off the olive oil and they use olive oil so much, but the Greece didn't really understand it. So now we all think that it's the Italians that make the olive oil, but no, it's actually Greece. And you also shouldn't keep real virgin olive oil for that long because it gets rancid. The other thing too is, oh, I was learning about oils. We're learning a lot today. I'm just spouting at random facts that I learned over the past month. But for oil, there's like a lot of carcinogens, and I think omega-6, if you have too much of it, there's like a linkage to cancer or something. And so you shouldn't ever cook with seed oils. Those are the worst for you. Seed oils, vegetable oils are like, it's still okay. Olive oil is still okay. Avocado oil, it's still okay. But the best oils to use is like ghee and butter. How long is their shelf life? You have to smell it. They do a smell test. If it smells sour, just throw it out. You can sort of tell because it starts smelling like it's pretty strong. The smell's pretty strong. Ghee is nice. I've never used it before. I didn't actually know what it was until recently. But like everything that people have told me about ghee, everyone has like a different definition of it. Like, what is it actually? Someone said that it's the stuff found at the bottom of churned butter, and someone else said it was found at the top, or whatever's left over. It's clarified butter. Let me search it up. Clarified butter. Ghee. Oh, they actually sell it in stores too. Ghee. Here it is. Clarified butter made from the milk of buffalo or cow. So it's like butter. Ghee is good. It's expensive though. Is it expensive? Let's go into the shopping area. Thanks, Google. $15, $10, 25% off. Butter price. But you don't use that much, right? Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, it is expensive in comparison to butter. As long as you don't use that much, because some people use a shit ton of butter and oil in their food. Have you guys watched Gordon Ramsay? Gordon Ramsay make mashed potatoes. It's like, he says the secret to good mashed potato is 50-50. 50% butter and 50% potato. I don't believe in that shit. Because then you're just eating butter. You're eating so much butter. It should be called like mashed butter, not mashed potatoes. All restaurant food is full of butter and oils. It is. One of my favorite dishes has a shit ton of oil. It's the was it stir-fried eggplants? And in order for the eggplant to not turn brown, because eggplant, the skin itself is purple, right? So for it to not turn brown, you have to add a shit ton of oil to it. That's why I tell people to learn dishes and cook them. Yeah. Let me drink some coffee. Cooking is fun. And there's so many dishes around the world, to the point where if you just want to experience something new, if you want to try something new, just go learn food from another culture. Learn how to make food from another culture. What I learned too is that the oxtail, like Jamaican oxtail and like Chinese oxtail, is very, very similar. They have like very similar spices and taste to it. And then you start going like, oh hey, what if I fuse this and this together? That's why I tell people to learn those dishes and cook them with internet. So easy to learn now. It is. And then you can make a whole Excel sheet with different recipes. That could be your personal cookbook. I actually don't like having physical cookbooks because with physical cookbooks, you have to put it in your kitchen. And if you put, I feel like if you put anything in your kitchen, there's a chance for that item, that object, to become like covered in food with like sauces and stuff. So like with physical cookbooks, if you were to give me some sort of like cookbook display where there's like a glass in front of it, I would for sure buy them. But because the kitchen does tend to get very messy, I don't like buying them. Oh, there is this one thing. There's this one thing I was looking at. Do you guys like D&D? But for D&D, they have like a cookbook. And then I guess they decided that maybe the cookbook wasn't well, it is a good idea. But some people don't like cookbooks like me. So now they have like cook cards. They're like flashcards with recipes on them. So you can just take each individual card out with the full recipe and ingredients and like put it on your fridge or something. Fantasy food. I think that's the one. Wait, hold on. D&D cook. It's called Deck of Many Morsels. Hero's Feast. One of them. Hero's Feast is the first one. Deck of Many Morsels might have been based off the recipes from Hero's Feast. Yeah, like food. You can absolutely have food gacha. Just put it in one big box. And then one day you're like, okay, I don't know what to make. Let me just take from this box, close my eyes, and then whatever I pick out, that's going to be my meal for the day. I don't see any use for the cookbook since you can just search it on internet. Yeah, that too. And then you get reviews on the internet, right? You can see what people say about it. Is this recipe good? Is it not good? Can you replace it with other things? I heard gacha. No, we were talking about food, Azu. Or I guess it is gacha. It's food gacha. It's food gacha with like recipe cards. I always struggle with what to cook. That's why most of the time I'm asking people what they ate. Me too. You guys have noticed that, right? Sometimes when it's close to 12, when it's close to noon, I'm like, hey guys, I'm hungry. What should I eat? your gacha addiction. Sometimes the sites disappear or they change it online. I've never had to. I was fortunate to not experience that yet. Maybe like we should just all have some sort of Excel sheet and just write all our recipes down. That way, even if the sites change, doesn't matter. Because right now, I have the site linked on the Excel sheet. I have it linked. And if they change, I'm going to be pretty sad because I've been using some of those recipes often. I don't remember them exactly from the top of my head. I'll have to take my pet to the vet. Wish me luck. Good luck, ugly monkey. I hope it's nothing serious. I just started a Google Doc of internet recipes as a backup. One day we should just share our recipes. Note them down. Yeah. Luffy keeps having this ear infection. It's not there. It's not there yet. We took him to the vet and the vet was going, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't look that bad. But we can see a little bit of scabbing if you look really, really deep inside. So I've been trying to give him these like, what is it? What is this called? It's like an antibacterial ear drip. I've been giving that to Luffy. I'm starting to not trust vets, guys. Because every time you go, they always try to sell you stuff. And then, like, sometimes I go with people and they fall for it. They're like, oh, yeah, we should totally get this, like, flea medicine. And I'm like, we don't need a flea medicine. My cats don't go outside. And then you buy the flea medicine and it goes, "Oh, this expires in 30 days. So you have to use it within that time." I'm like, "But my cats don't even have fleas." And the bottle's like 30 bucks. It's expensive. Oh yeah, the vet near us, they have a Christmas photo shoot, which I can't do them. Every time I try to hold my cat and take pictures with them, they start freaking out because they're not used to the lights and stuff, the flashing lights from the camera. And usually when I do take photos, there's like several eyes on them, right? I think they get scared. They don't like it when people are looking at them. And so I remember taking a picture just a few days ago with my cats and they're flailing in my arms. Named your cat Luffy? Yeah, my cat after One Piece. Luffy from One Piece. The other one is Senbei, but I should have named him Zoro, so it could be like Luffy and Zoro. The story behind Luffy is because when I first met Luffy, like I was holding on to him and he had this like monkey look to him. Like he was really ugly. He was a really ugly kitten. Like he's the best looking boy right now. He's really handsome. But when he was a kitten, he looked like he had a really really big snout. I thought he was cute. The thing is, Luffy was abandoned by his previous owners. And so I was like, I'm for sure taking this cat in. Maybe because I felt bad or something, but I was like, I really want him. Because I didn't want him to get abandoned another time in case like the other owners are bad. And his price, the price that I got Luffy at in comparison to all the other cats he was a lot pricier because um the people that had him also was like, we didn't want him to get abandoned another time, so I was like, I'm definitely taking him. So for the longest time he looked like a freaking monkey and he started climbing. He loved climbing things. Like he loved climbing my chair. He likes to perch on the top of my chair. You know the IKEA chair? The back seating of it, it's actually not perchable. It doesn't look perchable because it's very thin. But for some reason, Luffy loved to just sit on top of it. I don't know why. I don't know how he's able to. Because it's not a place where you can sit. But that's what he did for the longest time. I think he still does it. He doesn't do it as often, but he still does it. And so I was just like, this guy's a monkey. I'm just gonna call him Luffy. And so that's how he became Luffy. And sometimes I would bring him to the vet, and the vet doesn't know how to pronounce his name because nobody watches One Piece. And so there was this one time. I was just sitting there with my cat. And it was supposed to be Luffy's turn to go in. And so the vet comes out, right? And she goes, "Luffy." And then I'm the only one there. I'm the only one sitting in the waiting room. But I'm not used to hearing Luffy's name pronounced as Luffy, so I just look at her. And then she looks at me, and then I look away. And I'm like, I was like, who the frick is Lucky? Because I thought she was saying Lucky. And so she keeps looking at me. She goes, "Luffy, Luffy." And then she walks towards me. I'm like, what is she doing? And she goes up to me and she's like, "Your cat's Luffy, right?" And I'm like, oh, I'm stupid because I'm the only one here. I'm the only one in the waiting room. So if she's not calling for my cat, like who else is she calling? So yeah, that was fun times. Now I know. Now I know that, you know, maybe some people out there like would actually pronounce his name as Luffy instead of Luffy. So I'm careful now. But Luffy's he has a big personality. You should have seen that pronunciation coming. Anyone who hasn't seen One Piece says that. I know, I should have. I don't know why I didn't think about it. But I didn't miss my opportunity to call Senbei Zoro, because Senbei has, my other cat, he has like the bandit eyes. And with Zoro, Zoro has the bandana, not the bandana, the eye mask, right? If you guys have watched the original, the first Zoro, I thought so because all my non-weeb friends also said his name. Really? I guess all of my friends are weebs. All of my friends watch anime. So I don't know. I don't know what it's like to have normie friends. I have to blow my nose. I'm gonna mute for a second. All my friends normies, I can only talk about weeb stuff online. I'm actually surprised I have so many weeb friends. It's very strange because I have this weird conception of how everyone around me are weebs. But then when I step into society, it's like, oh, a lot of people aren't. And they have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's weird. It's like I step into an alternate dimension. That's why I don't know what it is. I feel like I can't work with people in corporate settings because everyone around me is always just they don't talk about the same things. It's weird. Birds of feather flock together, yeah. There was one guy at my old job who was a weeb, but like he tries his best to blend in. I see him try really hard to blend in. And it's funny, he has like a whole sleeve, like a tattoo sleeve of different animes. Gengar, Pikachu. I don't know if Pikachu's on there. Full Metal. I saw Full Metal. Hi Natsuki. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm a little bit sleepy. Just woke up. I'm not used to sleeping early anymore and waking up early. I slept at 4 a.m. last night. Or more like this morning. I slept at 4 a.m. this morning because I was reading Monster. I stay away from reading the public because most of the new weebs are really cringy. The thing is, I think I'm just glad I grew up in the old age of anime where okay, I do believe that the new weebs, the new age weebs, if I can even call them that, they're gonna grow out of it. And then they're gonna get to a place where it just becomes very normalized and non-cringy and free. Would you like a nugget named after you in Lobotomy Corp? Are you playing Lobotomy Corp right now? Sure. Name me after a nugget. Name me after the ugliest monster you have in there. Do it. It's nice working in the library where being a guy who knows manga is an asset. I want to work in a library. I thought about that. I would love to work in a library. Maybe I'll start applying. Because I'm already so used to archiving things, but I've been archiving software data rather than, like book data. But archiving is still archiving, right? I wish I met weebs when I was cringy. I would have had more weeb friends. Did I ever was I ever in a cringy phase? I'm trying to think. I may have, but I feel like it wasn't like Tumblr cringe. You know what I mean? If you guys remember the good old Tumblr days. I don't think I've ever gone that far. So you have chosen death? Wait, by becoming a nugget? Just different levels? Like you're on a spectrum of cringe? I can see that. Yes. There was like the homestuck phase that some people had. And then there was the Fujoshi phase with the yaoi paddles. Oh god, those days were terrible. And the glomps. Never bring back the glomps. And the raw XDs. I miss Tumblr. I miss what the internet used to be. Like it wasn't a good place, I don't think. There's a thing here too. What, really? I blow my nose again. I think my allergies are kicking. Hi, Broken. Welcome in. How are your holidays, by the way? I want to talk about Monster. Did everyone read Monster? I feel like if I were ever to talk about Monster, it's gonna be spoilers. But Monster is really good. Anything by, what's his name, Urasawa? 20th Century Boys, Pluto, Monster. They're all so good. Every chapter, everything, every single instance scenario in the story is a plot point. And you can tell the plot point. Because even there's like some series that are really good because you're like, oh, you know, they drop something. What's it called? There's a specific word for it. Like in Game of Thrones with this, the obsidian, but they never used it. But they always drop something and you're like, oh, they're gonna bring it back later in the story. They always do that. Urasawa is really good at doing that. Monsters Peak, Monsters Go. Monsters really, yeah, it is really good. I binged it. I was binging it. I would love to own the entire physical copy of it. Chekhov's gun. Yeah, that's the name of it. Chekhov's gun. That's how you pronounce it. We're learning literature today. Because sometimes with Chekhov's gun, what I don't like about how it's done sometimes is that they bore you. Like, you can't tell that it's Chekhov's gun. Sometimes they put something there and you're like, this is the most boring read ever. Then later on when they reintroduce it, you're like, oh, I see it now. Like, I see what they did. But with Monster, the way that they use it is really good to the point where you may know it's there, but you may not. But either way, it's the way that it's presented is not boring. It's really interesting. I'm reading 20th Century Boys. I finished that. Oh man, the twists in there are so good. I want to reread it. I actually just want to have physical copies of all of Urasawa's works and just sit down on a big love seat and just read it under a lamp or something. You know, can you guys imagine it? Like, I just want a room where it's just a seat in a corner, you're surrounded by books, and there's like you've got a floor lamp, and you just stay in that room for like half a day. That would be my dream. Just reading. Because right now I'm reading in bed, and it's really bad for my posture. I broke my back yesterday by reading Monster in bed. Not really, but my back does hurt. UK people say 20th Century Boys is like the theories about Disneyland. Like with Friend? Wait, what is the connection? with what's his name? Walt Disney? Disneyland is kidnapping kids. They're making up stories and turning into reality. I feel like that's what Monster is kind of. There is a little bit of correlation between Monster and 20th Century Boys with the kids and all. Maybe that's just a Urasawa thing. Maybe he just likes writing in kids. Like the way he does it too is really realistic because all the kids in the stories are like you can see these kids in real life. Like these are people that you feel like you know, right? Like they're really naive and they're really pure and they're really wholesome and they're very real. That's what I like about a lot of his characters. Like even though they're not main characters, they're side characters, they each tell their own story. They have their own backstory. Is that a No, it's not a JoJo reference. It's not a JoJo reference. I like how Night with a Gun is always coming out with, is that JoJo? JoJo mention? JoJo mention? And then after I'm done Monster, I'm on chapter 100 something right now. I'm almost done. But after Monster, I'm gonna go read Pluto. Part 7, there was a standing that. Wait, really? I was gonna Google it, but I think that's spoilers for me. Because I didn't finish Stone Ocean yet. That's part 6. And then I have to go through part 7. I think the reason why I'm not enjoying Stone Ocean as much as, or part 6 as much as part 5 is because there's a lot more references in part 6 that I don't know with Jolene's past and stuff, where she came from. I don't know if I said too much. Is that spoilers? I hope not. Do you know NASA or something discovered a crack in the wall and Billy Bat showed the same? I have to look into Billy Bat too. Let me Google it. I know nothing about Billy Bat. Absolutely nothing. Because people have talked about Monster a lot. Maybe because there's an anime adaptation. People talk about 20th Century Boys a lot for some reason. And also Pluto, because Pluto also has an anime adaptation. The crack resembles something. Once I get to it, I'm going to remember these words. The crack in the wall, and then I'm going to search up what NASA has found. Space is so interesting. Aliens. I'm an alien. People talk about 20th Century Boys because Friend is a very manipulating pep. People? Is it a trend in Urasawa's works where the main villain is always very manipulative? I've never consumed any Pluto media content. And I also didn't read Billy Bat either. But it seems like 20th Century Boys and Monster have that reoccurring theme of manipulation with their villains. I think it's great. I don't know if there is though, I don't know if it's gonna get overdone. Because you can write a villain without making them super manipulative. But it does make them a little bit more interesting when you do. The Billy Bat is the villain, or he's showing the truth of the world to the author. Wait, does it break the fourth wall? That's interesting. To the author? Oh, you know which books I found really good? It isn't Manipulation is Sigma or something. Ohio Riz Sigma. Sorry. The character in the manga. And Billy Bat comes to life. Wait, I'm confused. I will have to read it. Because this sounds like some fourth wall breaking shit. Oh, Into the Author's World. Okay. That reminds me of one of my favorite book series. And if you guys ever have a chance to read it, it's called The Shadow of the Wind. And it's a trilogy. No, it's a... What's it called when there's 4 books? It's not a trilogy. There's 4 books in it. What? I'm gonna ask Google. What is it called when there are 4 books in a series? Wait, I'm in the shopping tab. How do I go back? Go back. But essentially, what happens in The Shadow of the Wind is that the main character, he's a boy who goes through, he discovers the labyrinth of books. And then there's this one book that intrigues him, so he starts looking into it and finding out what the mystery is behind the story. And it's really interesting because in one of the books, you go through the story of the author of the book that he's intrigued about, and the book itself is called The Shadow of the Wind. So there's like this this title drop there. But I love gothic mystery horror. I love it so much. I love reading it. I thought I would love playing games of the same genre, but I think it's too scary for me. Shadow of the Wind isn't scary, by the way, but it is considered, I guess it's more gothic mystery than horror. Okay, here it is. What is it called when there are 4 books series? A tetralogy. Dark fantasy scary for you? Games, yeah, in games. And in movies, a little bit. It's too immersive. I have to sometimes step away. You know, when you're watching a movie or when you're watching any TV series, it's hard to step away because things just keep moving. Like, you can pause, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to pause in the middle of a movie and walk away because, like, that takes away from the craft. With a book, I feel like it's a lot easier to just be like, let me just save which page I'm on, step away for a second, go to the kitchen, grab a snack, grab some food, grab coffee or something, and come back and not reread it, but like continue where you've left off. Tetralogy. Why are the words so different? You have I guess it's not because it's tetra and trilogy. Tetralogy? How do you pronounce this word? I always like to watch movies in one go, and people who watch it in parts is scary. I agree. I can't do it. Quadrology. I can't read today. Trilogy. The tetracide? I'm confused, guys. My brain isn't registering anything here. How would you even pronounce that word? Tetralogy. Tetralogy. Tetralogy it is. Okay. I'm gonna ingrain this word into my brain. Laser it into my brain. Have you guys tried using a laser engraver before? That was one of my old jobs. Laser engraving. It's pretty cool. I used a really old software though. But You can essentially customize anything and just engrave names, engrave words, engrave pictures onto metal. I've done it on plastic too, but it's terrible. Don't do it. Don't do it on plastic. A quadrilogy. Is it quadrilogy or is it a quadrilogy? I feel like it's quadrilogy because, you know, like trilogy, tetralogy, it has to sound the same. A series of 4 connected works, such as novels or operas. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Azu. Let me give you guys a quick tip. If you feel like your back hurts or your neck hurts, it could be because the muscles in the front of your body are tense and not because of the back muscles. So what you want to do is that you want to massage your chest muscles or your frontal neck muscles if your neck hurts. Because it's what's pulling you forward. That's what I learned. It does help me a lot. Sometimes you're like massaging your back or you're massaging your neck and you're like, how come no matter how much I massage it, it still hurts? The chest pats, the chest rubs. But yeah, your pecs, like where you're close to where you're, like under your collarbone, around those areas. It does feel really nice if you put a bit of pressure under your collarbones. Don't press too hard though. I don't know what it is. That's like the same with facial massages too. If you ever want to like stop being tense, like you know the some people have like very, very square jaws, and it's because they have really, really tense muscles there. So I would suggest like giving yourself facial massages every day. Or what people like to do these days, like it's a trend, is the gua sha. It's basically the same thing, but you don't actually need to buy fancy equipment for it. I feel like that's just a big marketing scam. They're like, oh, this crystal from the gua sha is gonna make your muscles relax more. You're literally just massaging your face with it. That's it. Hi, Pizza Man. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. How are you? How are you guys? Oh, we have so much food. So we have. The thing is, I think we got too much food for the baby shower. So now there's like fruit tarts. There's a shit ton of fruit tarts in the fridge, and the fridge broke down. Oh God, so much stuff happened over the holidays. A car broke down, fridge broke down. A lot of things not working. But you know what they say about misfortunes is that maybe all this misfortune is happening because it's taking away all the bad luck that you're gonna have in the next year. So maybe I'll have some better luck next year. But seriously though, 2024 was pretty shit. Share some with us. You guys have to come and get it. I can't just throw it across the borders. Hey, Pizza Man, catch. Call every before food gets bad. We need another party. I feel like we do. Tried to use a ball of the turkey. Someone in the house made turkey pot pie. I feel like turkey's either really good or it's like just okay. When it's good, it's like so much better than chicken, but when it's like not, I prefer chicken. Like when it's too dry. I'm a space lizard, so I can only traverse through space. I can't traverse through the atmosphere and the skies. It's very different. I get powered through the lack of gravity. Hi, Danish. Gamer moment. When were you here? Did you know? I don't know why. Whenever I see Danish, I just think of beer. But I realized that I really like dark beers because it's like coffee. If you guys have ever tried dark beer, dark beer tastes a bit like coffee. It's very rich. It's very rich and very bitter too. Maybe that's why I like it. I'm not a cocktail drinker. Someone said I'm hardcore when it comes to drinking, but I'm not. I just like my dark beers. Is it real that my therapy is just me traumatizing myself with material that is sentimental or otherwise very challenging to read in moral sense? Why would you traumatize yourself? But I do like a challenge, so I understand that too. But I wouldn't traumatize myself for therapy. I think it would be the opposite. Trauma and therapy are on two different sides of the spectrum. Do you know bartender is my second job? Not my main? What, really? I always thought you did bartending as your main job. I want to try bartending. Complete opposite of me. Just had dark beer just last night. I feel like most people I know like the sweet cocktails. I'm just a strange one. Someone said I have old man taste too, and I feel like I do. Coffee stouts are so good, great for cold weather. I need to get more. You know, this is what I do. This is how I pick out beer from the beer section. I go inside the beer store and then I look to see what's almost gone because that's how I know that that beer is good because people buy them. So when there's like one left, that's one or two left, that's when I'm like, okay, that's mine. That's what I'm getting. So I'm always trying new stuff. I'm a team leader at a logistics company. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm sick, so going back to sleep. Good night, Danish. Thanks for coming to say hi. A team leader at a logistics company. Wait, that's busy. You're gonna be busy this. You've probably been busy this entire season. Delivering stuff. I drink hand sanitizer. Don't do it. Don't drink hand sanitizer. What if they just restock the good one? I mean, yes, but the chances of them restocking are still, you know, I'll come back another day, right? And then I'll look again and be like, which one's almost gone? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Now you're making me question my choices. If Zeph can eat more, then let Night eat hand sanitizer. You're right. You guys can eat whatever you want. I just don't want to be responsible for anything. Whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever floats your boat. Floats your sandwich. Yeah, as long as you enjoy them, all good. Drink all the hand sanitizer you want. What is the alcohol percentage in hand sanitizer anyway? Let's find out. Is it different for every single brand? Alcohol percentage. At least 60% alcohol. That's a lot. Wouldn't you rather buy something that's, you know, tastes somewhat better than drinking hand sanitizer? Eggnog! Kagu! I learned that you can actually just buy eggnog from the liquor store. I didn't know! I was like, the entire time I was like, oh, you gotta make it. And then when I found out, it was too late because the eggnog was sold out. I couldn't do it. I was gonna make it, but I was like, I'm gonna be the only person drinking because nobody drinks in this household. I'm the only one that drinks. I'm the only alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I like my whiskey. Honey whiskey, Jack Daniel's honey whiskey. That shit's good. Cheers in alcoholicism. I didn't know it. Yeah, I didn't know I could buy it. Because eggnog is pretty easy to make. Eggnog is pretty easy to make. You do need eggs though. And it does take a whole day to make because it's not that you have to, you know, be in the kitchen for a whole day, but you gotta keep it in the fridge for a whole day. Honey Jack is pretty good. It is. You don't like Jack Daniel? Okay, what is your recommendation? If my steak fights back, oil flying everywhere. This is why I'm scared of, like, I love pan frying steak, but I also hate pan frying steak because of the oil flying everywhere. This is what I do. So, like, you know, some pans come with a lid. I always buy pans with lids, right? And I put it in front of me like a freaking shield every time I make steak. So it doesn't land on me or on my clothes. Should just get an apron. But yeah, and then you gotta do all that cleaning afterwards. Whiskey's the only thing I drink. Really? A Knob Creek Four Roses kind of guy. Okay, let me note this down. Wait, bourbon whiskey? So I mentioned that I live with a whole bunch of dentists, right? They always get gifted alcohol. So every year their alcohol shelf gets bigger and bigger. And they're always like, "Hey, Ark, you can just take whatever you want from the shelf." But I look and there's just like vintage wines and I'm like, "No." No way. I can't do that. Like the thing is, I know nobody in this household drinks except for me, but I feel bad taking all this expensive alcohol for myself. So I just keep it there. And then I end up drinking the cheap shit. Hey Ark, how have you been? Hi Horo. I've been good. I've been busy. I've been good and busy throughout the past week. I feel like there's stuff happening every single day. A lot of things happening. Baby showers, Christmas parties, meeting up with people, the annual friend meetups. Busy is good. Busy is good, but I feel like I'm not working on any personal projects. I have to apologize to some of you guys. I'm taking a little bit longer on art projects because I haven't had the time. No one in this house drinks, but there's lines of bottles of vodka on the shelf. I actually hate vodka. I mentioned this before, maybe. Vodka is just sewer water to me. Vodka is like sewer water. It just tastes like shitty water. Good vodka is good. I guess I've never had good vodka. It's always just been okay vodka. It just tastes like rubbing alcohol. Same with like this is how I feel with soju too. Like I don't like non-flavored soju. I'm a rum whiskey drinker because I like the taste of it. Also dark beers. Or beers. Regular beers are good too. Hanger One vodka is also good vodka. I've only drank the Kirkland bottle of vodka. Or the Kirkland brand vodka, like the big one. Tagged you on DC, the animation reminded me of you using the lid as a shield. Let's take a look at it. I don't even have Discord on. Hold on. Senbei! Meowdy. Guys, I was listening to the karaoke from last week. Nobody told me that there was a massive delay. I was gonna post something. I was gonna maybe like post one of the songs I sang, But there's a massive delay. Let's see, what is this? How to grill meat deliciously. I'm just gonna post this link. Where is it? Why is there a bear thingy? Oh my god, that is me. There was a delay. I usually have a 259-second delay on the songs. Oh, this is a very long short. She has a whole freaking umbrella. That is kind of like me. Just without the umbrellas. But if you guys couldn't hear the delay, then I think it's fine. What is that? That's the thing that Azu posted. The short? As it says that this is me when I'm cooking steak, apparently. I have a palate of a 40-year-old man plus 21-year-old fruity cocktail enjoyer. I need to find a good cocktail. I still haven't found one yet. I feel like all the cocktails I drink are a little bit too sweet for me. A little bit too sweet. There's a good sangria from I don't even know. Do sangrias count as cocktails? But that shit at the Japanese place that I usually go to with my cousins, that's good. Old-fashioned whiskey sour. I've tried whiskey sours before. Tokyo mules are pretty good. I've never tried Russian mules. I don't know what that is. Is that the same thing? Thank you for the recommendations. Finally safe from cooking. The worst part of cooking is not cooking, actually. It's the cleaning. I'm gonna get, when I move out, which is sometime this year, probably next year, 2025, I'm gonna get myself some cookware that I can just place inside dishwasher and then run the dishwasher. I don't want to do any more hand washing. I'm tired. I'm old and tired. No more. You have some inspiration to share. Share it. Share it, Natsuki. If you can hear me, if you're not taken over by the ads. Replace the spirit in cocktail with vodka. Oh, so that's the only difference between Russian and Tokyo. Interesting. We're learning about alcohols today. This is a work of art. What are these? What are these things? What are these things you guys are sending me? We're Burbob. Burbob. My name is Skylar White. Yo. What am I looking at? Walter White from Breaking Bad? Wait, Backy? Burbob. Breaking Bad by the style of Backy. Have you guys read or watched Backy? I haven't. This is interesting. Backy scares me. I think that's what it is. Whoa! Oh, what's going on? I can't see shit. I just hear noises. What's going on, guys? What'd you do? Thank you for the sub. Gifted subs. Usagi Mark. Hello. Thank you so much. That's so many subs. That's scary. That scared the crap out of me. Let's go. Let's go, subs. You can get like the Valorant stuff too. I got confused. I'm like, Valorant gifted a sub. But if you guys, I guess like with the sub gifting now, it's like if you play Valorant, you get the the Gamba Gacha stuff with the subs. Hello, I stumbled onto your stream while I left my TV on last night. Thought your voice was very nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't realize that you guys liked my voice that much. Like, I don't normally get told that I have a nice voice. I think for the longest time I didn't like my voice because everybody was always saying, like, I feel like I was made fun of a lot as a kid because I had a very, like, I don't know what it is. I feel like people would take advantage of me all the time. You should do weekly readings, Ark. Do you guys like my reading streams? I want to read. I just need to find something that's easy to read. We can't go back to Lovecraftian work, Lovecraft works. It's too hard. I was struggling. I was struggling with every single sentence. We've been telling you that we love your voice for months. Thanks, Pizza Man. It's very soothing. Reading stream sounds fun. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. You can let me know on stream. You can also let me know on Discord or on Twitter or anywhere. Because I would love to do more readings. I just don't know. Azu, I remember you telling me to read or play Valhalla. So that's on my list of games to play. Because I have it. I have it and I haven't played through it. You should read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on stream. I don't think I can read any licensed stuff. I can play games though. Blood Meridian. What is Blood Meridian? Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. Cried to you about Valhalla for a month. For a million times you have. And every time I was like, I'll do it, and then something else happens. I forget what it is. But Valhalla is on the list. That's gonna go into my 2025 goals. Play Valhalla. There's a lot of goals that I want to accomplish for 2025. Do you guys have any? I want to make more stuff for you guys. I want to fill up all of my emote slots. That's one of them. Because you guys have been yelling at me about it for the longest time. I feel like I've grown like fast to a point where I can't really keep up with the emotes. Hi, Jiggles. Wait, I said hi to you already. Hello again. If we're doing seats, it's gotta be Fox and Socks. Are they readable on stream? As in, like, will I get DMCA'd? I don't know. I have to look into that. Get a new job. Yeah, I have to get a job. It's not part of my streaming goals, but it is one of my personal goals. Get a new job. I have to fix up my LinkedIn profile because personal branding is such a big thing too. I didn't really pay much attention to most personal branding stuff, but you guys have to market yourself out there. A lot of marketing. Everything is just marketing. Sometimes what you produce isn't even the biggest factor. It's just how good you are at putting yourself out there. So you could be like the shittiest worker, but as long as you look presentable and as long as people think you're good at what you do, that's all that matters. Which sucks. I'd rather be the opposite, but it's not. It doesn't work that way. Need more Inchy. Inchy's dead. Inchy's dead, Pizza Man. Inchy's been dead. The cast of Amontillado by Edgar Poe. I think Edgar Poe is also pretty. Why? The name itself is hard to read, Natsuki. Amontillado. The cast of anything by Edgar Poe though is good. I can read those. It's a short story. The story, set in an unnamed Italian city at carnival time, is about a man taking fatal revenge on a friend who he believes has insulted him. Wait, does he kill him? How conveys the story from the murderer's perspective? Oh, he does. Guys, I don't know if we want to murder someone because of a personal insult. Damn. And she's immortal. No, he's dead. Where's Ghosty? Is Ghosty on the screen? No, he isn't. Oh, I guess oh no, he is. He's bottom right. And she's turned into Ghosty. Look at him. Do you guys see him? That's Inchi. That's what happened to him. For context, Inchi was an inchworm that I had on top of my head for a while. Now he's gone. What else? Oh, I wanna make some covers for 2025. I wanna actually try covering a song. Like, I have these weird expectations for myself. I think I have to start getting rid of them. As in, sometimes I feel like everybody has this. Ugh, I almost knocked something over. But I feel like everybody has this expectation where they're just like, oh, I'm not good enough to do something. But I have to get rid of that mentality. I don't think it's healthy. I think that's a reason why I didn't really put out covers. Because I'm always thinking to myself, I can't sing. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And so I push myself to the limit sometimes to learn something, but sometimes I just have to let other people help me with it. Imposter syndrome is real. Yeah, that's what it is. And everyone around me is just really good at doing what they do. Like, everyone around me is super talented. Super, super talented. I got an idea. Read the literature that each of the characters from Limbus Company were adapted from. Read Dante's notes. Read all of Dante's notes. I've been trying to get myself through that because I'm like, I want to know more about the world building and the story of Limbus, and a lot of things are behind Dante's notes. Imposter syndrome is real. Kagu, you are so good at what you do. Kazu is a really goated music producer. Kagura made I didn't request this of him, but he made the starting soon song. So I needed something quick for the background, and I was like, hey, Kagu has something. Did this work? Sometimes my messages don't show, and I can't tell if I've written something or I haven't written anything. I gave you a shout out on YouTube. Let's do this. There we go. I thought Frosty Tools was dead. No, the thing I love about your music, Kagu, is that I don't get bored. Cause there's some songs that I listen to it a few times and I'm like, there's a lot of repetition. How do I say it? Like, I hear these sounds in several other pieces that I know. And so I'm like, okay, this is familiar to me, but it's not interesting. But with your music, I'm like, oh, I'm invested. Up to no good on stream. Oh, what do you mean? You did a karaoke stream just yesterday morning. And Kagu's taking commissions too, right? You have a commission for him? Anybody needs tracks? I think I might commission you, Kagu, sometime next year. For those covers, those 2025 covers, the goals that I want to do, the goals that I want to meet for myself. Prepare for the new year. Yeah. Kagu's goated. Yeah, Kagu is goated. Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. Sorry, I say the word metamorphosis and my brain just like breaks down. Just fries. But yeah, I can look into those. New year, new arc. New year, new you guys too. Do you guys have any goals? I feel like I need deeper goals. Like bigger goals. What's wrong with the word metamorphosis? Let's just move on. Survival. Survival. Yeah, so covers, emotes. You guys have gotten like a 1.5 model from me, but you guys haven't gotten a 2.0 model from me. So soon, if I ever get a chance to do that, and you're also getting more art streams from me, more pixel art, because I know you guys have been here for some of those streams, but I have been working on a game, a pixel art horror game, and I haven't gotten to a lot of it yet because of some communication and stuff. So next year there's going to be a lot more pixel art, and then hopefully we can get a Kickstarter out, and then maybe I can give you guys like demo keys or something. You guys can play it. Yeah, the return of Redcraft, the return of Nessa, everyone's favorite daughter. And then we'll get some cool music in there too. Living is enough. Anything else is just a side benefit. There is more to that. There's so much more to that. Everything is not a side benefit. Entering my beta tester arc. So what is your feedback for the game? Or you guys are gonna get surveys. Kidding. A beta test survey. And then I also want to get into some other games that I'm really into too. Like I'm not gonna say I want to stream Arknights because Arknights is it's a really hard game to stream. But whenever Enfield comes out, I'm probably gonna be playing Enfield a lot. I'm hoping I can get into the beta. I like the woman. I think the character pretty. I like planes. What is this? Remember to add the Yuri scene? Yeah. Try to. I'll add the Yuri scene. I'll try my best at convincing the writer to add the Yuri scene. If you guys watch my favorite Yuri, it's on Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll now, my favorite Yuri. And it came out last year. Easy access. Watch Girls Band Cry. Is not citrus. I actually don't like citrus. I don't like Toxic Yuri. I really don't like Toxic Yuri. We already have so much Toxic Yuri. Girls Band Cry is the goat. Is the goat. Okay, let me find it. I'll link it here. I'll link it here in chat, and then I'll also link it in Discord. On Crunchyroll. Copy link. I don't know if my messages are even going through. It's on YouTube. This is on Twitch. Here we go. On Discord. Hi, Kagu. Okay, I'll put it on off topic here too. Watch my favorite Yuri. Yuri. I can't even spell it right. There we go. Now you all have to. Now you all have to watch UT on Ice. I did not type that. Pretend I didn't make that spelling error. I'm normally very good at typing. Yeah, watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Like, the reason why I like it so much is because the main character is written in a way where you want to keep cheering her on. It's very endearing. Like, she has a whole bunch of flaws. I'm not gonna say that you'll like her character in the beginning, because this girl has a lot of flaws, but because she tries her best all the time, you want to keep cheering her on. My monkey type results. So wait, is that a typing test? It is. I know I have like 80, around 80 words per minute. Should we all do this? Should we all do the monkey type test? What is your favorite plane? What is your favorite plane? Mine is the SR-71 Blackbird. I actually don't know if I have a favorite plane. I'm not a plane person, but I like planes that look cool. I like the skinny looking ones. I wish I was more of a plane person so I could have this discussion with you, but I've never been a plane person. Here's the monkey type test. You guys want to do it with me? Which one is this? 30 seconds? Let's do 15 seconds. The F-22 Raptor? Raptor Feb? Okay, let's see. Here we go. What does that look like? I have 102 words per minute. Whoa, you have 117. You fell off? What does that mean? Were you at 120? Were you at 120 words per minute? It's crazy. That was multitasking, okay? I could have gotten up to 112. Sorry, 117. Your peak is 1/3. Whoa, that's creepy. That's creepy and crazy and good. Hands like a Gatling gun. I feel like we know someone who is also like really, really good at typing. Hold on, I have to bring back the chat. I can't see anything. You draw airplanes? I've been really into drawing mechs for a while. Like Gundams. Yeah, Cats Go Mouse crazy on the keep. Wait, isn't Cats Go Mouse streaming today? Let's give them a shout out. For the first time in forever. I used to work with Cats Go Meow, and like his computer, his PC is right beside mine. So every time we work, I just hear this guy going crazy on the keyboard. Playing team fight tactics. No, they're not. Second asset typing. Don't worry, sometimes you don't even need to type. There's a lot of times when like there's no reason to type. Especially nowadays, I think a lot of things can be quickly, how do I say it, presented through audio. Like, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about, you know, on Discord, sometimes I hate typing with the phone, so I'm like, I'm just gonna end up using the audio function. You record it and then send it. You record it and then they decipher what you said and then you send it as a message. Slam set. It's like I actually can't do the sound. I don't know what it's like. Typing is overrated. Yeah, just call them. Just call them. I also know someone who types with index fingers and they go crazy on their index fingers too. Like over 100 words per minute just with their index fingers. I don't know what's wrong with Frosty tools today. They're going a little bit crazy. My finger positions are cursed though. My left hand is on the on the WASD because of games. I want to get one of those. I want to get a bigger keyboard because if you guys are on my Twitter, if you guys have seen my Twitter posts, I've been playing Final Fantasy, and there's just so many buttons to click on Final Fantasy. And at a certain point, I feel like I'm getting carpal tunnel from playing Final Fantasy. You type with your feet? Do you play DDR? I tried playing DDR. Not DDR, it was Stepmania. I went to an arcade bar. I went to an arcade bar with friends that I don't see in a very long time, but I was like, hey, look, it's not a DDR machine, but it's a Stepmania machine. Because nowadays people play Pump, which is the arrows on the four corners. But back then, everybody played DDR, and it's the arrows are on the cardinals, like front, back, left, right. So me being an idiot, because I haven't done cardio and I haven't actually done any heavy exercise in a very long time. I was like, hey, let me just play this on hard, like on very hard. And then I think I had a heartburn for like 30 minutes after that. Everything hurt. My chest was hurting. I should just take things slow. One step at a time instead of going all the way. Pretty good with command inputs and Helldivers, close enough. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been playing Helldivers too. How is it? You guys just shooting things? Going down and shooting things? Going to hell and shooting things? Is that what the game's about? Just bind a ton of my skills to control plus something. Yeah, that's what I do, but my pinky, I have a tiny ass pinky. Like I can't really, I feel like it's just gonna snap in half. So like putting my pinky on the control and then pressing the one or the number keys is just really tiring for me. So instead of doing the control, I like to put it on alt, because then I have my thumb on alt instead. Like even shift is easier than control. And my hands are just small. I don't know. Like it would be really nice if I had the function keys. Then I can just use the function keys instead of binding everything to control numbers. Star Wars, but with war crimes. Star Wars, but with war crimes. But Star Wars itself has war crimes. So that's just Star Wars. I should enlist. One of my friends had played it and they're like, this game isn't for you. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get it. They just took one look at it and they're like, you're not gonna enjoy this. But it's nice to see that other people are. Be careful with carpal tunnel, yeah. Because it's non-reversible, right? Carpal tunnel, unless you have like surgery or something. It requires a lot of thinking with Helldivers. You're not just shooting things, it's not like Doom. But I also never played Doom, so I don't know. I don't know what it's like. No idea. It's me. I have carpal tunnel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Azu. Gotta take care. Remember to do your hand stretchers. Everybody, take your hands off your keyboard right now and start stretching out your hands. First your index, and then do your middle finger, and then your fourth finger, your ring finger. And now do your pinky. Now do your thumb. I have to get elder nerve surgery for carpal tunnel syndrome. Elder nerve surgery. Elder nerve surgery. Anything that involves surgery scares the crap out of me. I once fractured a bone, and the first thing I asked the doctor was, do I need surgery? And he was like, what, do you want surgery? And I was just like, no. No hesitation. I was like, no. No surgery for me. It is scary. Are you good under pressure? Never. That's what I can't raid. I can't raid in Final Fantasy. I can't raid. Because, like, even though my reaction isn't bad, I think my reaction speed is pretty good, but under pressure, I just die. Like, it slows down by 200%. Thinking of picking anything up, Ark? No, I have too many games to play. I've been looking into Lost Judgment, all of the Yakuza games because they're on sale. But the problem is that I still haven't finished Like a Dragon. I still haven't finished it's just all the Tales games I have too. I just haven't done those either. Tales of Arise, Grand Blue not versus Grand Blue something relink. Down to half reinforcements and haven't even finished the main objective, much less sub. I only had one thought in my mind: God has abandoned me. No, 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 Knight with a gun. You gotta stay strong. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta keep going. See, are you looking? Look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't look behind you. Keep looking forward. Do you like my main protagonist lines? I love Like a Dragon, my favorite Yakuza game. It is so good. It's very different though, because the main character is not as serious. Like, Ichiban versus Kiryu. Ichiban is like, he's a more of a comedic relief type of character in comparison to Kiryu. But I really like that change. And then now that like we have the new Yakuza games with both Kiryu and Ichiban, I'm just so stoked about that. But I just haven't found the time to play it. Also, 13 Sentinels. This holiday, I was like, I'm definitely finishing 13 Sentinels because it's such a good game. And then I didn't touch it. I didn't have the time. I'm only going to pick up Windblown. That game looks Windblown. Let me look at it. What is Windblown? Brave the vortex and dash your way to greatness in what? And the lightning fast action roguelite. This looks really interesting. It looks very colorful. Wipe the floor with those sentinels in search of the perfect run. It's in early access right now. And it's 20% off. Wink wonk. Wait, the creator of Dead Cells? Motion Twin? Oh. Wow. I wouldn't have noticed because Dead Cells is Pixel, right? It's a Pixel game. The song in the trailer is such a banger. I have to watch it later. My problem with this stream is that I have no idea how to put up my browser. Like my web browser. I used to be in tech support too, but it's like I struggle with the simplest tasks. Like I know how to do it. It's just it's annoying to hide things because you have to think about, am I gonna dox myself? Wish they stayed with Dead Cells longer though, just started. Didn't they already have a DLC and everything? Like how would you I'm just curious though. This isn't supposed to sound like condescending or anything. But I can't see how they can update Dead Cells even more than what it is already. Or like add more maps. Right? Or more DLCs. Steam shopping stream. You want more Dead Cells? more! Steam shopping stream. I have no money. I gotta first I gotta meet my #1 New Year's resolution for 2025 is to get a job. And then we do the Steam shopping stream. We do the Steam shopping stream in the fall. Cause I gotta move. Or the winter. Next year we do a Steam shopping stream. That's one of the big things too about 2025 is that I might be moving, and that's a lot of anxiety. Stresses me out. Moving is hard, guys. Moving is hard. I think it's just the paperwork. Like, I think the shopping part, finding your necessities, like finding the furniture that you need, I think that's the fun part of it. The hard part is paper, documents. I wish I could just have someone do everything for me. Just hire an accountant or something. I want content to fill the empty void that is Silksong and TF2. Aren't you guys getting another, like, Team Fortress? What's the Team Fortress stuff that you guys have been posting everywhere? I keep seeing it. I just don't I don't know what it is. I didn't search it up. I just see a shit ton of Team Fortress. Window shopping. That is me. That is me. It would be a window shopping stream. We got the last comic? Is that what it is? If Valve ever drops TF3, it probably will be in like a decade from now. Wait, does Team Fortress belong to Valve? I'm learning new things today. Oh, it is. You should get oh, I have it already, Azu. I have it. I got it on release and then I didn't play it. I didn't play it at all. I didn't touch it. Buy the games of side games to put out more content. I want Belial. I want Belial in the game. I don't know if he's in there, but I've been waiting. They said that they're never gonna update it anymore, right? They're done. They're done updating Grand Blue Relink. Which is sad because Grand Blue has so many characters. You know, I thought about playing the Grand Blue Gacha. The Gacha game because they had a Detective Conan collaboration. And then you could get Shinichi and Conan in there. Was that Shinichi? Just Conan. I'm a big Conan head. They haven't made any updates after the last one. I almost dropped something again. It's been almost 6 months. I feel like I've seen something, but I don't know. It could have been misinformation that they weren't going to do any more updates. You're sending an interesting video to Off Topic. I'm gonna take a peek at it. Natsuki's typing. Mouthwashing Popipo fan animation. Popipo? Dragon breath mouthwash. Wait, what is the reference? I know mouthwashing, but I don't know what Popipo is. Did you guys watch gameplay or did you guys play mouthwash? It's a good game. Good game. It's one of those games that I can't play. Popipo is a Hakune Miku song. Speaking of Hatsune Miku. Speaking of. Citus 2. I think there's a new update. Citus. I don't know if you guys played Rayart games. But Citus is a rhythm game. And Citus 2 has like a shit ton of goated music producers. But they recently have a new update for it, so I'm kind of excited. I haven't touched that game in a very long time. Played Voice. Oh, Voice is good too. Voice is really good. Voice is really pretty with all the particles on the screen. I used to play on my iPad. It's iPad? Samsung tablet? Crazy how I can see Hatsune Miku hit a clip on... Oh yeah, Hatsune Miku is in Citus 2. That's why I wanted to mention it. I lost track. But yeah, she's in there. Hi, Donna-chan. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. And I think, who is it? Circus P produces the newest song. And at least the song is in the Citus 2 trailer. He also streams. Let me see if I can find his. He hasn't streamed in 2 weeks, I think. Circus is pretty goated too. Circus P, Vocaloid producer. Ah! Hi, Toma. Welcome in. Thank you for the head pat. How are you? How are you, Toma? Why your voice is it's so lovely? Why is my voice? Why is my voice? But thank you. Let me see if I can find him on Twitch. Circus does a lot of Splatoon. Splatoon. Streams. Brown Dust 2. I was every time you post Brown Dust 2, I really want to play it. I really want to play it. Here, I'll just give a shout out to Circus. He's not gonna see this. I keep sending it to the wrong thing. I keep sending it on YouTube. I'm trying to send it on Twitch. Hello? There we go. Hatsune Miku. Because the thing with Brown Dust 2, so it looks super cute. It looks really cute. How do you like the story, Azu? After 60 hours? What is your review of Brown Dust? Just warning everyone here right now is that Brown Dust is pretty not safe for work, but it looks really good. I want to see you suffer through lobotomy corp one of these days. That's what I heard. I heard a lot of you guys have wanted me to play through Lobotomy Corporation and also Library Ruina. And I have Library Ruina now. I don't have Lobocorp. Ugh! Scared the crap out of me. Okay. Sorry guys. I just had this stream up. But I heard Lobocorp is like, it's not... There's a lot of bugs or something? What happened? Oh, I had Circus's stream up because I wanted to check what his Twitch was. Yeah, Rayark. Rayark is good. I did jump scare myself. This happens often. Woke up, went to bed at 6 a.m. Now it's 11:42. Go back to sleep, Toma. How many hours is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 5 hours. That's not enough. You need 7. At least. 7 hours of streaming. Can say that if we get past the obvious Goomer bait, that's a really good game. But how's the story? I want to know about the story. Every time I search up Brown Dust 2 story, nobody says anything. Nobody talks about the story. But that's what I want to know. I want to pick up Nikkei again too for the story. Don't forget I redeemed glasses. Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'm not really seeing the redeems. Oh, what happened? It's gonna fly off my face? No. There we go. How do I get you guys back? My screen just disappeared. Everything's gone. The characters have personalities, which is nice. The story starts off a bit weird and the pacing is wild, but the more you progress, you see actual character development. Okay. I'll spend a day on it. And then I'll see how it goes. Lobotomy Corporation has some glitches, but it's mostly untarnished. Tarnished? Like Elden Ring tarnished? Maybe I'll play it. I know a lot of people who play it actually really like it. Hug at Dreamy X-Ark. Do I have a hug command? Another staple is that the tutorial doesn't teach you anything. I hate that about PM games, guys. I can't do it. You know I'm stupid when it comes to UI. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Like I remember for Limbus Company, I was having the most difficult time going through everything. I was like, how do I edit this character? And it was like, you gotta hold onto the screen. I'm like, what? You hold the button? You hold it. I've never experienced that before. Just ask chat to backseat. I'm pretty sure you guys would get tired of me asking for backseating. Because then it's gonna be you guys playing the game and not me. Lobotomy Corporation is really straightforward. You would reckon? Maybe. I'll look into it. Like damage types. I think Lobotomy Corporation would be a really good start to get into PM games because it is the first one, right? So Lobotomy Corporation, and then it's Library of Ruina, and then it's Limbus Company. I think my mistake is going straight into Limbus because I have gacha Arknight's game, typical gacha game mentality, which is you learn as you go. But Limbus doesn't do that to you. I feel like for Limbus Company, you kind of have to already know some of the basics before getting into the game. And I was taken aback. I was taken by surprise. Because it was difficult. Like, you couldn't do that. And I remember people in chat were like, just watch the tutorial video on YouTube. I'm like, you have to watch a tutorial video? I still haven't gotten through that video, by the way. I'm just doing what Danish Freak has been telling me to do. Just fuck it, win rate. Lobotomy Corporation has a lot less exposition dump than Limbus. That much I can tell you. It is oddly refreshing being able to take on lore at your own pace for the most part. Lore. I hear lore and my ears are perking up. My eyes are opening. I love story and I love lore. Maybe we'll get more PM games in 2025 for sure. Cause I need to pick up Limbus Company again. It's been a while, it's been like 3 months. Just a heads up for you, Ark, if you try it out soon, you get a free max upgraded 5-star unit. Okay. We've got Ark Knights. We've got Brown Dust 2. We've got Limbus Company. We've got Nikkei. I have 4 gacha games here. And then next year we're going to have to add Enfield. I can only pick 3. Max. No, I have Love and Deep Space too. Sorry, that's 5? 6? I can't count anymore. I can only pick 3. And I can't get rid of Arknights and Love and Deep Space. I guess I can take a break from Love and Deep Space. I can pick up Brown Dust too. But there are 3. Why did you write that night with the gun? Why? Is that one of the quotes from the game? Got a second job doing gacha game? Yeah, it is. It is a second job. Especially with, like, Mugi, you play Genshin, you know. Genshin has one of the hardest dailies to do. I think they made it simpler now by letting you complete dailies by just doing the story, just doing side quests. But at the same time, oh man, I remember back then, it's like to get to a place, you had to actually walk there. That was torturous. Have you seen the Love and Deep Space trailer? No, but my friends keep talking about it. I don't want to watch it. Every time I see anything that has Love and Deep Space in it on my, like any posts with Love and Deep Space on Twitter, I just immediately scroll through. It's so much. It's too much for me. I can't handle it. And also spoilers. Because some of those scenes are from the cards that you get. And I'm like, I'll look at it when I get the card. I don't want to see it in the trailer. But I heard it was super spicy and it might be a little bit too spicy for me. The whole community is going crazy. I see it. I see it's a lot. I don't know what happened when I first played the game. It wasn't this spicy. I played it for the story. I thought the Love and Deep Space story was really good. It was one of the best MCs for any otome game that I played too, because like she holds her own character. Like she doesn't feel like a damsel in distress. I still hold the belief that Limbus is a story game firstly and gacha game secondly. You can get all the way to Kanto 6 without doing the gacha at all. With just the main sinners, I'm just really bad at the game. It's really difficult for me. I have small smooth brain. Brain go unga bunga. Hello, Thought. Why are you arguing me? Why are you arguing me? I still haven't gotten past the cat gremlin comment that you made. Cause I got a smooth brain. See, I have smooth brain. How was Christmas? I have so much food. I have so much food. I have a lot of tarts, fruit tarts, croissants. Sorry, croissant. Cause we gotta speak it in French. Croissant. We also have turkey that got turned into a pot pie. Weren't you under level so you weren't bad? We love food. Mac and cheese. Pot pie. We had a lot of sliders yesterday too because of the baby shower. It's kind of nice. Even though I don't like big parties, even though I don't like gatherings, I think having them once in a while is not bad. Like there's something new to experience, right? And I think that's what life is kind of like, that's what it's about. Having new experiences, even though you hate them. Glasses off, okay. Repeat the smooth brain quote. Here's that smooth brain meme references to you. Smooth brain is a happy brain because it doesn't have all those pesky thoughts getting in the way. Real. If you don't think about bad thoughts, you're always just gonna live like a happy life, right? Damn, thought is pesky. Ignorance is bliss, yeah. Though I do feel like sometimes that's good to keep up with what's going on. Even if some of the things are negative. It's good to know, but not dwell on it. Whatever Joe Biden. When did Biden ever have a quote like that? Thank you for the stretch in the high, Triazu. How was your holiday, Thought? Besides all the good food. I know you have a lot of good food. The mac and cheese. It was crazy. What do you mean by it? Why is it in caps? I tried watching It with friends. The It movie. I can't take it seriously. I really couldn't, because I don't find clowns scary. I find them hilarious. I find them funny looking. So whenever, what's his name? The clown guy appeared, I was just laughing. Just laughing my ass off. I was like, I can't do this, guys. I couldn't do it. I didn't find the movie scary at all. We had big family get together. I think we crammed 30 plus people in our home. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of noise. That's a lot of people. I think I had a pretty fortunate Christmas where we had multiple gatherings instead of one big one. So it was like different families for every gathering. So maybe around maximum of 12 people. But maybe also having everyone together is nice. Shopping, setting up a few things around town, had to go hard. Christmas season is always a season of going hard. It's always, always, always. I couldn't get as many gifts for people as I wanted to this year. It's just sad. Maybe next year. Next year. Scariest part is we do that. We have nephews and cousins that have their own celebrations because their families are just that big. It's like how I was talking to the Italian nonas and they're all like, yeah, I have like 6 kids. I have like 7 kids. And now because the nonas, they're all old now, right? And so all of their kids have families. And so we have like babies everywhere. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I want to live life free of thought. That's a Helldivers reference? Free of thought. It was filmed in a few locations in Canada, which is really cool. What, really? I didn't know that. You know what other movie was also filmed where I actually got really lucky. I had the chance to see the freaking Batmobile. It was so cool. It was just rolling down outside my street, like outside my building. Super cool. I was wondering what the commotion was about. Oh, and then we had one of the what's it called? Tarantino. What's his name? The guy who does like the weird monster movies. His car was like parked outside my building too. Nasking, never say that again. What is that? What is that? Has the brain rot taken over Christmas too? Oh god, it's inside my brain now. Because I'm reading it. I'm reading it in my head, but I'm not reading those lines out loud. So now I've got this song in my head with those lyrics. The brain rot is strong. It is strong. It's too strong. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. This is all you guys. All you guys. In Port Hope, Ontario. There's also various locations shot in Toronto. Ooh. The funny thing, I think it's pretty funny, is that Toronto is kind of built to mirror New York. So every time they want to film anything that is remotely similar looking visually to New York, they always end up just going to Toronto to film because it's so much cheaper. Like not town, what's it called? The square? What's the square name called again? I don't know my New York lingo. What happened, Nasky? What's gotten over you? The uwu speak. Professionalism. Times. Oh, thank you, Thought. Yeah, Times Square. That's it. Times Square. I've been there too. I've been there, but I've forgotten. Been there twice. I think same with Tokyo. Is when people want to film in Tokyo, it's hard to get a permit, so they end up just filming in Toronto. I did the same thing on Discord. Huh? Huh? What are you talking about? That never happened. That never happened. You guys always deserve nice things. Always, always and forever. Everyone does. Especially me. Especially you thought. Yeah. You know who doesn't get enough nice things? Me. I don't I don't get enough appreciation here. I feel like you guys need to appreciate me just a little bit more. But maybe I just haven't delivered. I need to get you guys those covers that I've been talking about. The covers and the emotes. And the new model. Soon. Okay. Maybe it's a good time to end the stream here because I gotta eat. You got lost? Why are you here on YouTube? Why are you here on YouTube? I just realized that the YouTube chat is not on stream. You guys can't see it. I can't appreciate any more that I do. I'm at... You're at your limit? Oh no. Stealth chat. Yeah, YouTube stealth chat. Okay. I will go and chill and eat and work on commissions because it's finally back to work time. You guys, I'm hoping I can get you guys your commissions, your art commissions before next year rolls around, before the 1st of January. And that way we can start 2025 off on a blank slate. Everything will be new and clean and fresh. Okay, where is it? How do I even end stream? It's been too long, guys. It's been 10 days. How do I even stream anymore? Where are all my buttons? Where is everything? I like your looks. We'll have a different... I want a casual version of me. I think that's what it is. Because with my current outfit, it's hard. It's hard to put myself in like random scenarios. Like if I want to put myself on a human man-made street, I feel alien because I am alien, right? I want casual outfits. I think that'd be fun. This is the casual me. Wait, are you thinking like the opposite, like professional me with a tie and a black suit? That'd be cool. Wait, that would actually be pretty freaking cool. Suit arc. Date arc might be hard with the wings and the funny details. Date arc. Who said you guys are going on a date with me? The hip windows. You guys never see the hip windows anyway. Cause I'm always like this. I'm always super up close. Right? Chainsaw Man reference. I lost you guys. May I see your actual suit? I do have one, but I can't show it on stream because I don't have it on stream. I do have a black suit somewhere. I haven't taken it out in a very long time because I feel like I don't need it. But I do want to get myself another blazer. Just for work purposes. A wide arc redeem. Like I just flattened myself out? Is that wide arc redeem? Yeah, nobody sees anything. That's why the bottom half of me isn't rigged. But I do want to challenge myself. I want to try rigging the rest of the body. Rigging is fun. Learning new things is fun. Always. Work mode. That sounds like a Super Mario character. A Wark. Wario. Hello, Weekday. Hello. Hello, hello. Learning is fun. Moves your brain. And you don't feel dead. You have stimulation. Brain stimulation. And then your brain stops becoming smooth. It becomes wrinkly. Get those wrinkles in. Squirrel arc. It's like Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals? That's the game, right? Squark. Okay, and enough of these names. I'm gonna go end stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for the warm welcome back. I will go eat lunch. Lunch, right? Lunch. It is, yeah, it's 12. I'm losing track of the times and the dates and everything because I haven't slept. I don't know what sleep is anymore because of the holidays. It doesn't make sense. The days are just merging together. Everything's going crazy. Okay, goodbye. 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 Oh. Hi. I am still here. Bye. The smooth brain is real. I don't know how to stream anymore, guys. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'll figure it out. Another game? I don't know. Maybe we'll just do chatting again. Because I like comfy streams like this. We just talk. Talk about random shit. Okay, goodbye. Press the end stream button? No! Actually, I gotta go eat.